What is going on, everybody? 2025 is among us. So we are through with 2024. Today we're doing the Big 8, the best reads of the year. And let's call it what it is. There's only 8. There's not 10. So why, dope? Why ain't there 10? Because there wasn't 10 good things to read this year. It made me excited. There was only 8. So we got to do the top 8 greatest reads of 2024. And that's what we're here for. I am your idiot leader, Dope. This is the Dope Show, and let's get to it with our top 8 reads of the year. This is for you, comic heads. This ain't for just your regular everyday people. This ain't for the collectors. This is for the true comic heads. This is for my favorite people on the internet. This is for the readers. This is the reason why at the end of each show I say read your comics. I don't say collect your comics. I say read your comics, because the readers are the real comic book guys. I might have hurt some people's feelings, but that's the real people. If you don't read your comic books, you ain't real. Anyway, let's get to the top countdown. We're going to do 8, but we do got one honorable mention, and the only reason we got honorable mention is the only reason this book was not on my top 8 power rankings for 2024 is because it wasn't a big enough serving size. But I love me some Hyde Street, but they only have 2 issues so far, so I couldn't put it in my top 8. But Hyde Street is amazing. What can I say? Hyde Street's my favorite horror anthology now that there is no silver coin. I don't even know if you call it a horror anthology yet, but whatever's going on Hyde Street, I'm really digging the separate stories, but they're kind of tied together, but they're kind of not. Geoff Johns is doing his thing. The artwork is immaculate. The quality paper is immaculate. The interior artwork is immaculate. The storytelling is immaculate. Ghost Street is Hyde Street and Ghost Machine is just banging on all cylinders. What can I say? Love Hyde Street. Honorable mention, if you're not reading Hyde Street, get you some Hyde Street. Number 2 right here. This book was amazing. It was phenomenal. Love the way it was wrote. Get you some Hyde Street. What else is on the countdown, Dope? What else? Well, next on the countdown, at number 8, Rook. What do you know? Geoff Johns again. Jason Fabok. The 2 that created the greatest, 3 Jokers. What can you say about it? It's iconic. And now they're working on this together. This is Jason Fabok's, baby. The interior artwork is the best of anything going today. Jason Fabok is the greatest interior artist that I've ever seen. Geoff Johns is probably the greatest writer I've ever read. He's on everything. And we're 2 for 2 with Geoff Johns' story. Here is another 2 for 2 for Ghost Machine. 2 for 2 for Image. What can I say? Rook at number 8. Number 7, Geoff Johns with Geiger. Ghost Machine again. Great story. This has got Gary Frank on the art. Not as good as Jason Fabok, but not bad. Not too shabby, baby. Geiger is a better story, I think, than Rook. Geiger, I've been following a long time. Geiger plays at my emotions. I like to read books just like Geiger, and I'm a father like Geiger. So Geiger coming in at the big number 7. Number 6 on the list. What can I say? Not only is it 6, it is the DC Read of the Year. DC Comics with Plastic Man. Plastic Man. I never thought I'd be reading a Plastic Man story. Plastic Man sounds so stupid to even think I'm reading this. But it is nothing to do with Plastic Man. But the story is, wow, it's amazing. The story is amazing. This could be in any character. It wouldn't have mattered. Plastic Man, story about a deadbeat dad that knows he's dying, and he wants to find his son that's now 18 years old, and he's worried about his son because his son has the same genes as he has, and his son says, "Go kick rocks, motherfucker. I don't care about you." His ex-wife don't want nothing to do with him. His work thinks he's a deadbeat. He everything he does is mess up in life. The more he tries to do right, the more he messes up. Plastic Man coming in at number 6, and the DC Read of the Year. Number 5. Michael Walsh. What can I say? Michael Walsh, Universal Monsters, Frankenstein, 4-part issue. Michael Walsh on interior art. Michael Walsh on the writing. This is nothing but Michael Walsh goodness, and Michael Walsh is probably my favorite. I talked about a while ago, Silver Coin. Michael Walsh is probably my all-around favorite. He can do it all, and he did it all in this, and it was full of ooze and Michael Walshness. This was a great story. If you didn't read Frankenstein, it was fantastic. It was so much better than old Ram V's Creature. This was the story, Frankenstein, Michael Walsh, at a big number 5. Number 4 on the countdown. Is it 4? That was 4. Number 3 on the countdown, and Marvel's highest comic of the year. Marvel's comic read of 2024 goes to Zombie Oats. What a crazy story. I didn't think I would read this. I didn't think I'd enjoy this, but man, did I enjoy Zombie Oats. Zombie Oats is part of the Venom War, which I did not read. And the cool thing about this is you didn't have to read Venom War to know what was going on in this. This is a bunch of C-list, D-list villains and heroes trapped in a bar in New York City whenever the zombie outbreak happens. You've got people like the biggest name in the whole book is probably She-Hulk, but you also had Shocker in here. You had Boomerang in here. You had some really cool people in here, and this was a great, great, great story. I love this. It was just fun. No politics, no bullshit, no nothing. Just a fun story. And the artwork in this was tremendous. I don't know how they got a great artist on this, because most of the time they say they're great artists for the big titles. And this being a little title like, Venom War, Zombie Oats, I wouldn't think they'd have a great artist on this, but the interior artwork is fucking phenomenal in this. And I don't know who RYP is. I'm going to butcher your name. Google it. I'll butcher your name. I don't know who you are, RYP, but you are a tremendous artist, and these books were amazing and a delight to read. Number 2, and also trade of the year, also underlooked by everybody. I have heard hardly anybody talk about this book all year long. And to be honest with you, it's the most emotional story I read all year. It is Blizzard. What do you know? Another Image book. Blizzard. This right here, Geoff Johns. What do you know? Blizzard. This was really good. It is about a bus full of criminals that is being transported to another high-security prison up in the mountains, and they get hung in a blizzard, and what do you know? A fucking snow yeti kicks their ass and starts chopping them up one at a time. It is Blizzard. If you ain't read Blizzard and you want a good little trade to read, Blizzard. This is the shit that you just can't fuck with. Go get you some Blizzard. That is awesome, and if you're a dad, you'll like that story too. I can't tell you any more than that, but that's a great story. And the number one read of the year, the thing that flew under everybody's radar. Nobody was reading Plastic Man. Nobody was reading Zombie Oats. Nobody was reading Blizzard. I'm a weird motherfucker. Say, hey, where is the absolute Batman? Where is the absolute Wonder Woman? Where is absolute Superman? They're in the trash. That's where they need to be. Where is the old Ultimate Spider-Man? We don't do that crap around here. We do real books, real stories. We do the real stuff. And the number 1 read of the year. Should have known it. Sam and Twitch, another Image book. I think out of the 8 books, 6 of them were Image. Image just ruled this year. Ghost Machine ruled this year. Geoff Johns ruled this year. But this right here is amazing. This is all Todd McFarlane's baby. If you ain't reading Sam and Twitch is kind of like Seven. If you ever watch Seven, it has dismembered bodies on every page. It is gruesome. It has nothing to do with Spawn. If it had anything to do with Spawn, I wouldn't read it. This is more of a detective, gruesome, Seven, get your groove on. This is really good stuff. If you ain't reading it, start reading Sam and Twitch. We're fixing to be on like issue, I don't know. But the next one that comes out is a brand new arc. So get you some Sam and Twitch. And just like that, we're under 10 minutes. And I just told you the best books in 2024 to read. If you're not reading any of them, Pick 'em up, Sally. And like I said, read your comics, baby.